Hello, everyone. This is the Val and Marina show. This is the Messages for Lightworkers. And I am Val with Dragonfly Crystal's channel.
Yes.
And my beautiful co-host, Marina of Heart Centered Tarot. We're so happy you joined us today. We're laughing because it's the second day of both of us together because we did the Sisters of Mystical Tarot yesterday. If you haven't seen that, it's worth a watch because we did cover a lot of good things in that show.
Absolutely.
Practical things, right, Marina?
Yes, very practical. Very practical. And so,
yeah. Absolutely. And I want to say hi to we have Viviani first. Viviani, Patty, Spirit of the Mountain, Lynchy. Good to see you, Suzanne. Tea Garden Chicken. That's Teresa. Yes. And let's see, Joyful Journey. Good to see you. And Garnet, Kim B. And thank you for all of you. I know, Laura Hammond Davis. I know you have, Sonia, Carl. Good to see you. So I know you could be anywhere, and usually, there are other big people doing something. Hi, Millie.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us for this 113th episode of Messages for Lightworkers on the 13th of February. So, of course, I had to dive right into the 13 energy. What does that mean? What's it all about?
Yes.
It was fascinating to me, but what was really fascinating still is that what I got coalesced with what Marina got, because you think, really? Oh my God, how can the guides pull it together every time? But they do.
I know.
So,
I know.
Yeah.
And we were laughing about, you know what? Why are we surprised we're surprised?
Yeah, exactly.
And still, every single show, I am surprised that I'm surprised.
Every time. Every time. I want to also say hi to Debbie, Three Shifting Veils. Good to see you. And CJ, nice to see you here. And Marina, what have you got coming up on your channel that you want people to know about?
Okay. The big one is, of course, the Shine Your Light event, which is on Saturday, February 22nd, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just working with some of the folks that are going to be joining us and, trying to put everyone kind of in the schedule and topics to kind of talk about and so on. But that's the big one. And for those of you, if you have never attended a Shine Your Light event, it really is, the energy is just magnificent because we are like-minded souls gathering together with one intention, and we are sending out love, light, compassion, and unity to the world wherever it might be needed. And we ask you to show your support for that by turning on your porch light. Put a lamp in the window, have one of those little electronic candles, whatever, put it in your, in a prominent location in your house so that it can shine out. And we do that as soon as we hit 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we repeat the process at 7 p.m. Central, and then Mountain, and then Pacific, so that what we are doing is we are multiplying tenfold, 1,000-fold, the intention that we start 7 p.m. Eastern and goes all the way out to 7 p.m. Pacific. So make sure that you join us. I'll be featuring some things, including how adorable is that?
It's so adorable. So adorable.
And that says Shine Your Light. So he's wearing a little t-shirt, light t-shirt.
Cute.
And if you go to my my YouTube channel and then click on the 3 dots where it says more, you'll get to the merch shop, and you can go in there, and you can get your own little teddy bear. And I thought, what a great gift for someone
Yes.
who is just about to have a baby, right? Because it's a teddy bear. It doesn't, it doesn't have any, whether it's, boy, girl, whatnot. But
Yeah.
you wish that child to share their light, to glow, to be fabulous. So
Absolutely, absolutely. I
that's
love that, and that is such a beautiful show with unbelievable. It's not a show; it's an event.
it's an
It
event.
is so powerful. Absolutely, I love that event. Also, artist Liz, I want to say hi to, and Mr. Floyd's Universe. Thank you for
Hello.
being here. Hello, and hi Rossi.
Hey, Rosie.
Good to see you, Rossi. So I'm going to hand this over to Marina to talk about the wonderful things that she got for us today, and then I'll let you know what I have as my part. So remember the day is the 13th, and remember this is episode 113. So Marina, take it away.
I will. Before I do that, though, I do want to remind everyone to please like, share, and subscribe. Help us get our message out in front of those people who want to hear what we have to say. They just don't know where we are. Check out Dragonfly Crystals /store and sign up for some of Val's classes. There's one on Saturday about reading the Akashic, and you can do it. Just sign up for the course, and you can learn how to do that, and then check out some of the other courses that she's got. Book yourself in for a reading.
Yeah, right? And ditto for Marina, marinasheartcentertarot.com. Go there and sign up for classes and book a reading with Marina. You will be so happy you did, because, oh my gosh, fabulous readings from Marina. And I've heard so many unbelievable things about her classes. So definitely sign up for that, because it'll shift your perspective on life and shift everything. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So what I was trying to, again, as always, I talk to Spirit, and it's like, okay, well, what do you want to talk about? And I really wasn't getting anything. And I thought, okay, well, maybe if I go to the cards, maybe I might get some inspiration from the cards. And so I pulled out the blind spot oracle, and I thought, no, I don't want that, because it's a little heavy for this show. So I thought, no, I'm not going to pick from that deck. But the message that I got was, okay, what is it? Because those cards are all about resistance. What is it that you are resisting? And I thought, well, maybe I can go with that, right? So I then went to the Soul Coaching Oracle deck and pulled up 3 cards and went, okay, I get it. So what is it that we are currently either consciously or subconsciously resisting? And what I got was leadership. And we need to make sure that we take leadership and ownership of ourselves, what it is that we're doing. We can be our own leaders. We don't necessarily always have to look to someone else. Mm-hmm. If there is, a part of your community, something that you want to do, and you're sitting back wondering, well, who's going to start this? You start it. You be the leader. You be that beacon of light that's on the hill, that you can spread your message and say, okay, come here, and like-minded people will gather. Mm-hmm. So the next card that I got out was beauty. And this reminded me that, sometimes when we are dealing with chaotic things and all kinds of things coming at us, we fail to see the beauty that is not only around us, but the beauty that might be coming through some of that muck, right? Like, mm-hmm. the water lily. The water lily grows out of mud and muck. So out of something that is not very pleasant emerges this beautiful thing. So even when we're challenged, even when we're facing difficulties or things that make us uncomfortable, as much as you can, try to find the beauty, look for the one beautiful thing, look for one, lovely message. And then the last card that I got was faith.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, we've been saying this forever and ever and ever. And having faith that the universe has you, that you are on the right path, that you are doing what you need to do, and you are growing exponentially every time that you learn a lesson, that you take that leap of faith, that you can say, you know what, I'm not fighting against this. I'm just going to go with the flow. And I have faith that it is going to take me absolutely in the right direction, and I'm going to end up exactly where I am. So considering that, I started thinking, okay, what is it that we're resisting? Yes, it's always easier to sit back and say, well, somebody else. I'm waiting for somebody else to do that.
Exactly. Well, or why don't we have this? Or why don't we have that? Yeah, absolutely. You're going to say that in your head, but where's the thought? Oh, I guess I could do that. I could create it, invent it, do it. Yes. When you say in your mind, oh, I wish we had a YouTube channel that talked about this. Well, get on there and make a YouTube channel and talk about it.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So that's what I got. And like Val said, it totally dovetailed with.
It really does. It really does. Because, in the 13, we're going to go into a little bit of numerology about 113 or 13. And 113 is just a little more one energy. What is one? One is new beginnings, leadership, independence, self-determination, initiative, and momentum. Exactly what Marina's cards we're talking about. That is really this energy, this self-determination and leadership, this stepping up to the plate and saying, oh, we have a lack of this. Oh, okay, let me step in and create that. That is a really big thing that we can do. And we might be called to do that. Think of not what the problems are, but think of the solution. Think of the solution. I am the solution. And create the solution, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do this. I don't have to do that.
Do this.
Hold on. I'm going to try to see. There we go. Okay. So that I'm not quite so. I was starting to look at myself and go, oh, Jesus, I'm right there.
You're right there. You're right there. And, in 13, which is today's date, the number 3 is about creativity, self-expression, communication, joy, optimism, and manifestation. So when 1, 3 comes together, there's a pioneering spirit of 1 and the creativity potential of 3. And what we're talking about, creative leadership, all these things, this fusion results in a dynamic energy that supports transformation, innovation, and aspirations. So this really is, if you add them together, 13 is 4. That is foundational energy. Solid foundation. Known for grounding and disciplinary energy when you add 1 and 3 together. That 4 is the importance of building solid foundations, encouraging hard work, responsibility, and a methodical approach to achieving goals. All of this works together to support you in that leadership role, that creating new things. You take the initiative. Don't take a passive role in your life. Yes. Become your author of your life. Yes. Consciously, right? And so this all serves really to create an energy now going forward, especially to support you stepping into your power. What is all that about? That is about you becoming who you really are and not pushing stuff off to someone else, but rather taking the reins of your life and creating the life you want, creating the things in your reality that you want. Don't wait for someone else. You had the idea, go for it. Yeah. So this is really kind of a flag waving moment. And 113, the two ones, so super new beginning, but also the 11. 11 is about that mastery, self-mastery, stepping into that power of what that really means. And doing so with a soft approach, knowing that you're here for your own evolution. This is about you. This is about your consciousness in the world. But when we always say, send light out to the world, because you have to realize the world is you. You are the world. Your kindness, your truth, your authenticity is just you being real with yourself in the world. And what does this lead to? It is self-mastery and stepping into that power of who you are. That's what we're really here for. But so I think one of the big things about this energy and what we're talking about today is that feeling that, and I know this sounds like a strange word, but it did come up from my guides, togetherness. Togetherness. This is really about coalescing people together because you're coming out with new things. You're creating new things. Leadership, you need people if you're going to do leadership. That's coming together. That's coalescing, if that makes sense to anyone. Everyone, it's just, those are important things to remember, that we're not here alone in the sense that we create our stage for everyone to be there with us in the dream, in the story. Yeah.
And
so
don't
Marina,
forget too, sometimes, there are, when you have a group of people who are, everybody is sitting around waiting for somebody to start something, to do something, to say something. Knowing when to be that beacon on the hill, when to stand up. You speak up, and all of a sudden you find that there are other people who say, yes, I agree. I also thought. So when you take that chance and you walk into that leadership role and say, okay, I'm going to be the first one to speak up. I'm going to be the one to share. You give confidence to those who are waiting for somebody to say something so that they can then join in the conversation. So, when you speak up, you're giving others permission to also speak up.
Yeah,
and
you're paving the way for all of
yes,
it. And absolutely 100%.
always.
Why not you, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. What's the worst that could happen if you stand up and you say your truth? What's the worst that could happen is there might be someone there who disagrees with you. That's all right.
They don't have
I
to
disagree
agree.
with you.
You're just sharing your authenticity and who you
Yeah.
are. You're sharing your ideas and concepts. Nobody has to agree with you, but you're putting it out into the world. And there are people here that need to hear it, to resonate with it.
Yes.
I mean, they will be resonating with it. They want to hear it. They're looking for that information.
Yes.
Even though you might have one person or two that say, oh, that's okay. It's not for them.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's fine. That's fine.
No matter what it is. So, yeah.
Oh, and Suzanne says, months ago, I had a download about citizenship. I was told to get a pen and paper. First experience of automatic writing.
Oh, love that. And
Perfect.
it's funny, Suzanne, I was having a little daydream just now while Marina was talking, and I was thinking about going to the Canadian border and going in and becoming a citizen. And I bet you a lot of people are thinking like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that automatic writing. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. Oh.
Yeah, good for you. Keep it up.
Yeah,
Keep it up. Even if it doesn't make any sense to you, keep it up. One day it will.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So, and Teresa's saying a fantasy many of us are having. I was having a live one right now.
Yes.
I was on the road driving with my husband across the border.
North. Just drive north. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Until we hit water, just keep going.
That's it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we would love to have you up here. Come on.
Well, I don't know. You might have to shut your borders to all the Americans that are trying to get in. Although Canada does have a lot of bear territory. I don't know how habitable or it's wilderness, but
yes,
a
lot of it is, and a lot of it is, it can be a little difficult to live in, a little challenging, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible.
Yeah,
it just means that up until now, people have had a preference for living close to the border.
Yes.
For doing certain things, but it doesn't mean that, can you live in the mountains? Well, yeah, it might be a little tough, but you certainly can.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
I just want to highlight, though, those of you who are watching, Canada is a hotbed of UFO activity, in case you didn't know that. Just
yes.
I'm highlighting that Canada is a very active UFO area country. Yeah.
And we do have portals.
Yes, you have portals. Yes, famous portals too. You have so,
and we're protected. Honestly, we are. I feel very protected. Up here. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I feel like you are too. So yeah, all of you, I'm reminded too with my daydream, just to say to everyone, if you found that as an adult you have stopped daydreaming,
yes,
do yourself a favor and start with things that you would love to see yourself doing, and just daydream about it. And as you daydream, what is that? That's visualization. It just comes to you because you're just imagining. We were driving across the border to Canada, and I was there. So that just was an easy, quick visualization. I didn't even have to do it. I was just thinking, oh, how pleasant that would be. And it came that way. So as you're doing those things, you are actually manifesting, depending on how often you daydream about it and how much enjoyment you're getting. Those are actually your manifestations, your creations. So please get your daydream on. Get it on. When you were a little kid and they said, oh, that's me. Valerie, stop looking out the window and daydream. No, Valerie, look out the window and daydream.
Yes, exactly.
This is your channel. This is your creative energy. And it is a very vivid tool. It also will turn on your visualization, your clairvoyance. Yes. Boom. So remember that. That's been probably more lacking from me in a while. Just not really sitting down and letting myself daydream.
Yes.
So I am going to make sure I sit down. And my guides were telling me this morning, this is your manifestation, how you do it. So daydream.
Absolutely. And think about all the great discoveries that happened when people were daydreaming.
Getting solutions to problems, or
Yes.
just, all kinds of things. Writing books, getting a download of a book you're going to write, or material or information for something you don't know, but you're daydreaming, and all of a sudden it starts coming to you, and you're going, oh,
okay, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it came from source. You were ready for the message, and they said, okay.
Yes, exactly.
Download.
So,
Yes.
Millie, I love that. ADD is my superpower. I daydream all the time.
Yes.
That is awesome. That is awesome, because it's one of the creative opening steps that you need to take, or you can take, rather. You don't need to do anything. But if you take that step and let that, you'll be amazed at what other things open up for you.
Yes.
You've opened this channel wide, and you're just in Zen, dreaming the dream.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you're doing that, you are, by your action, you are showing others how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
that is really true. And the beauty of that is that whatever you do in your own little daydream or meditation room, or if you're washing dishes or vacuuming, daydreaming, whatever, however you're doing it, the collective is, you've made that pathway, that link to everyone, all things, all over the multiverse for this, whatever you're daydreaming about. So you wonder how people can get the same idea for a book, or scientists can get the same answer, or scientists can get answers and go forward all over the world. This is how they all tap into what someone has done. And there's so much to that. There's so much to that. And
absolutely. Yeah, when you think about Nikola Tesla, when you think about Einstein, some of those people who believed in regularly taking naps, because that's when they would think about what it is that they wanted a solution to, and they would lay down and relax and have a nap, and very often they would wake up and go, yes, that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, very quickly, hold on, let me write this down.
That is precisely exactly how it happens. When you're relaxed, and when you're just, maybe you're dreaming, and all these things are the same kind of components of the same thing. You're letting your mind free, and you're not in thinking mode. You're just in this, you're letting it happen. This is when things come to you. And I just love that. I love that. And Garnet's, doing a David Bowie daydream.
Yes,
but it is really something that's going to enrich your life. And I'm going to make sure I give myself time to daydream, more time to daydream every day. And that's something that my guides were telling me again this morning. And they're right. I really did not let myself daydream as much as I used to, because I had practical things I needed to do. But also, let me just say, I am a little attached to my iPad and watching YouTube videos. You can't really daydream as much. You can, as you're watching something. Yeah, your mind can wander into things, but if you really just sit down and consciously daydream, it's a pretty powerful thing.
Absolutely. Put together, like a little vision board or something. That's another way of daydreaming is, this is, this is the kind of house that I want to live in. And so, look for pictures of the house that you want, what it's going to look like, and then go through each one of the rooms and how are you going to decorate that room and whatnot. Put it on a board, make it into a vision board, look at it, adjust things. And it's amazing how often, you'll
filter back into your life. Yeah,
Yeah.
they come into your life that you had on there. And
Yes.
you look at it later and you go, whoa.
How did I? Hey, take a look at this. Did you know? Look. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So all those things, whether you're writing a story, whether you're visualizing it or taking pictures and putting it on a vision board, whatever it is, you're daydreaming about something coming that you want to bring in. Yeah, Suzanne, my mind drifts sometimes. I hope it's going to a good place. Yeah, I think that's pretty common. All of us, especially now, we let our mind roam around a bit.
Yes.
And it does generally, that's you letting go so higher thought can come in, higher information rather. When things are, and it's like when my guide said this, I should tell you about this morning. When I was in meditation this morning and my guides were talking to me about manifesting something, and they said that they talked about daydreams, what a daydream is and what it does and how powerful it is. And that every day, if you do that daydream for this thing that you want to bring in, they showed me, they said, visualize it in every way you can, in any way you can, all the angles of living it.
Yes.
And see
Get into the
yourself,
feeling.
get
What does it
into
feel
the
like?
feeling, get into the sensation of it,
Yes.
get into the joy of it, get into every area of what that feels like in that daydream all the way through. And it's funny, I was in this daydream and all of a sudden, so I was picturing my book and I was picturing people reading it. And all of a sudden, all this information came flooding in to me real time about what pages they were reading and what they liked. And it was things I didn't have in the book yet. So I'm writing them down. And so I'm just showing you how amazing daydreaming can be, because you actually open up to receiving information that helps with your daydream.
Yes.
At least in meditation, that's what happened. But it's the same as opening up, like Marina said about Nikola Tesla, opening up for information coming in from guides and ETs. He had a real strong ET connection, and he got a lot of information from that connection for physics and projects that he was doing, like time machine that nobody knows where it is, but he pretty much had it all together written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of shifting energy. It's a matter of looking at things from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Walking away from the ego, or at least recognizing what is from the ego, what is from source, and concentrating, putting your effort and your thoughts into the things that are going to move you forward.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of brought back to that the faith card that I pulled is, when you get those messages, when you get those things, have faith that it is there for you for a reason. Don't discount it. Don't let someone tell you that, oh yeah, there you go, living in dreamland again.
Yeah.
Like every beauty contestant has ever said, what do you want to do? I want to work with children and old people and just spread love in the universe.
You know what just jumped into I love that, Marina. What just jumped into my mind is that American Idol winner, that janitor who won, and he liked to sing Journey songs.
Yeah.
But here's this janitor, Don't Stop Believing. That was his audition song.
Yes.
Meaning that all this time he used to sing and the kids were telling him how good he was and blah, blah, blah. And his song for American Idol audition, Don't Stop Believing, is what we're talking about. Don't stop believing in your daydreams. But these were the cards I had pulled, and this is about a portal, opening portals to those things that you are bringing in. You open that vortex, portal, whatever you want to call it. Vibrate with the energy of that which you want to bring in. Vibrate it by daydreaming about it and being with it, being in it in a fun way. Not, and what is this? This is in the air. This is your visualization, your manifestation in the wave, the cosmic waves going out, because you really do. This is control room goals. And this is really, I never read the guidebook, but for me, this is about you realizing you can set the controls to be able to do what you want in life. You are able to create the vibration, create the resonance, create the frequency that attracts and magnetizes and activates. And you do that with all your gifts. Yes. There's your energy going out. And I pulled these cards, when at the top of the show. So it just goes with the theme of today's show. And that is, take the reins, be the leader, do what that's the overall arching theme of this. It's just beautiful, you guys. That's what they're saying to all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Totally.
Oh,
well, thank you, Mr. Floyd. Thanks for joining us, even for a little while. It is greatly appreciated. And have fun with your friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for coming here.
Sure.
And Millie's saying the janitor at my children's elementary school is awesome, singing all night long throughout the halls. We could hear him when I was conducting cheer practice. We loved it. Aw, that's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's really, really, really freeing when you can daydream and nobody's saying, Valerie, stop looking out the window. My guides want me to daydream.
That's right.
My 4-year-old, not 4-year-old, well, probably at 4 too, but my 4th grade and 3rd grade self are so happy to hear that.
Yes, absolutely.
I used to stare out the window.
Yeah. Isn't it funny? Because if I could go back now with the knowledge that I have and have a conversation with my younger self, the things that I would tell myself, such as, yes, when teacher says, hey, Marina, you're not paying attention. No, I'm communing with spirit.
I know you can say. There's so many comebacks you would have, right?
Yeah, I'm listening to my guides.
Maybe all speechless, like,
yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, they wouldn't pick at you anymore because they'd be like, oh, she must be communing with her guides. Because that's what you do when you daydream.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you're spending time with spirit. You're spending time with your higher self. You've taken ego, which tells you what is and isn't possible. You've taken them out of the equation. And in your dream world, when you're manifesting, when you're, daydreaming, I can fly in my daydreams.
Of course.
I can transport myself from one spot to another spot merely by thinking about it.
Absolutely. I want to say hi to Sun Psychic Jean.
Hey, Jean. Hey. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Yeah.
You are interrupting.
Interrupting God. Yes.
See, there you are. You can say that to the teacher who says, Valerie, quit staring out the window daydreaming.
Yes. I'm sorry, Ness. Yeah, you're.
I mean, there's so much more we could have said.
God and I are having a discussion about your performance review.
In fact, oh, ow.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's so funny. But yeah, so, realizing that some of these things that you do as children, like daydreaming,
Yes.
are the things we should be doing as adults. How funny is that? Think about that.
Yes.
That we had it right the first time.
Yeah.
Daydream it up. But I know at some point you can dream the daydream and dream the daydream, but then you have to do the action. I mean, there has to be something you're bringing it forward. As adults, that would be the leadership part where you decide to get up off the couch, speaking to myself, and actually put something into motion.
Yes.
Whether you're writing it down on paper and then you create a plan or whatever, however that looks like in your life. This is you activating it, putting it into action. Yeah. But if you just went on and kept daydreaming for like 20 years, it would finally probably come without you doing anything. But who wants to wait around that long?
Yeah, exactly.
Just implement it by actions. Absolutely.
And the action can be so much fun.
Yeah, actions.
I can't tell you how many hours I have spent going through different department stores because I am decorating a room in my imaginary home, and I'm looking for just the right comforter, just the right blanket, just the right whatever.
That's what I do too. I love to do that. Don't you love to decorate your home, the home that you're daydreaming about? And you're thinking, what would my colors be? What do I want? What's the theme of my decor? What would I do? All of that is so important. It's really great. It's really great. I love all of that.
It is. And it's surprising. When you kind of let go of things for a while and you go back and you look at your house and you go, wait a minute, hold on, I remember that. And it's because maybe someone gifted it to you for Christmas or for your birthday or whatever.
You had already dreamed it up and somebody got it, gave it to you.
Yes.
It's just like when I say, it's just like in my mind, I'm going, oh man, peanut M&Ms. Man, I would love to have peanut M&Ms. Yes. And what does my husband bring home from the store? Peanut M&Ms. It is, I'm daydreaming, I'm tasting it, I'm crunching, and he brings it home. Yep. Not pre-planned. I mean, it could be anything. He's done this for so many different things.
Yes.
Just as an active way to show you that your daydreams in that deep of a sensation, my husband and I are like telepathically communicating to each other. So that's understandable that he would get it. And, let's just say, here's something I never asked for is English toffee from Costco, the big square chunk. Of course, he couldn't get any, and he said, oh, you want I didn't say, I said, can you bring me home a treat? Oh, you mean like the English toffee? I swear to God, this is telepathic communication. Yeah. We haven't talked about English toffee in years. He came out with that the morning I was sitting there imagining eating it.
Yes.
That's the power of a daydream. Just and if you're seeing things and decorating your home and you're daydreaming and you're looking at that and loving every little thing, people are going to bring you those things. Somehow you'll acquire those things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, one of the things that I usually buy tickets on the hospital home lottery. We have 2 of them here. Mm-hmm. And it's, you hope to win a prize, but the idea is it's support for the 2 hospitals.
Yeah.
And this time around, the first prize is this big home.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through and looking at the pictures of some of it and thinking, oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's great. And as I was starting to daydream about where it's located, and I like the location and so on. And it's got it's got three stories, and there's a loft on the top, and it's like, I know it's only a couple sets of stairs, but man, wouldn't it be nice if it had an elevator?
Absolutely.
I go forward, there's an elevator in it.
Oh my God. Well, there it is.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And so I have already redesigned the loft. I've already redesigned one of the other rooms, which I think I can turn it into my little studio, and it would be absolutely perfect.
Yeah. So, what can you say? That's the kind of thing that really brings something forward to you as you're spending energy in the details of it and really enjoying it. Those are going to put a frequency out. You're resonating a frequency out from doing this. And a call, that energy will hit its target. Let's say it like that. That energy will go where it needs to those who resonate with it, and they will get that information. Absolutely. And especially the people who know you will know you, and you'll end up with XYZ. Who knows how, but it happens. It happens. Exactly. We don't have to worry about how, but
no, that's not my job. I put my order in. My job is now to sit back and sip the wine, enjoy the company until it arrives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And Suzanne says it was just 444. Yeah. And that is your super foundation, your platform for everything you want to bring forward. This is what this timing is right now, because when you add up 1, 3, you get 4s. And here's the thing. No matter what the energy is, you can do this anytime. It doesn't matter what the numerology is of the day, but it certainly doesn't hurt you to have all of that going. And what happened this morning in my meditation was so creative from my guides. It just fit in with exactly the numerology of 13. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And Millie's saying, Marina, I hope you bought a raffle ticket. Yeah.
That as soon as I came across the elevator, it was like, oh yeah, bye.
Oh yeah.
What other sign do you need? What else do you want?
Yeah.
Totally.
And this is really true, what Teresa's saying. The universe is plentiful. It wants to give you what you ask, what you want or ask for. It absolutely will bend over to do everything for you. That's why you want to stay focused on the things you want to bring in, not any lack, not any this or that, the other thing. It's what you want to bring in. That's the focus. Keep it on target. So.
Absolutely. Lynchy, yes, I do believe that it is. So
yes, it is. So just remember, these things can be on the etheric. And as you really spend time with them, it's becoming real for you, whether it's that particular house or another that is even better.
Exactly.
So, not to limit it to that one thing, but it's something even better absolutely is. It's already yours, and it's manifesting in the now.
Totally it is. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can't believe we've gone 49 minutes.
Yes.
Are we talking on this subject?
And I am reheating the chili that I made yesterday. It was really good, but it's always better the second day.
Oh, it's always better. I love chili.
Yeah, me too.
Can't I come and eat some at your house?
Come on. Yeah, I'm not funny. Come on down.
Man, I love chili. I love chili.
I am seeing I'm seeing several people around me sitting in this new home in the outdoor facility in the backyard. We are enjoying the lake, we are enjoying the barbecue, and we are just enjoying the company. And yeah, there will be chili served at some point.
I love that. I love the lake.
Yes.
That's my dream too.
Yes.
I am absolutely. I'm probably your neighbor 10 houses down. Oh,
Yes.
no, it won't be like that because there'll be acre properties. It'll be
Yes.
maybe on the other side of the lake or
Yeah, we can stand on our balconies and
hey,
do
we
like they
made
did
it. Here we are.
Yeah, like in The Great Gatsby, where you turn on the light and you send signals. Are you there?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cream
cream cheese and cheddar. So my husband, Maureen, says my husband makes the best chili. I love it with cream cheese and cheddar and tostado scoops.
Yes.
Oh, I bet that is phenomenal with cream cheese. That kind of a little slightly soury taste in that cheddar cheese, which is my favorite. I love cheddar. But I like white cheddar before they put any dye in it.
Yes.
Real cheese. Oh my God, that sounds good. I'm going to have to try that because that's making my mouth water.
Yes. And Tostitos, eating chili with
Tostitos. A little Tostito chips. We're talking right now. I'll be right at your house soon. Maureen, hold on for me.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Maureen and Marina, I have to go bilocate and go to both houses.
Yes.
I have to bilocate. Okay. So, all of you, thank you so much for being with us today. And it was kind of fun and just, interesting look at how we can create the reality that we want just by daydreaming and just by enjoying what we did as children. Basically, it's remembering the daydream because I haven't actively daydreamed. I don't think I have done it. Sure, my mind wanders and it'll go off and think in a certain way, but actually daydreaming in the glory of what daydreaming is when you're a child like Marina looking at a house and daydreaming the whole decorating and all of that. It's that kind of daydreaming where you're really into it. That's what you want to do. So anyway, I want to say thank you to all of you. And Anita, thank you for joining us. And let's see if there's anyone else who came in. I want to say hi to everyone. Lynchy. I think I did get everyone. Anna Hutchinson, thank you for being here. So all of you, thank you for joining Marina and I. Please remember to like and subscribe. Heart-Centered Tarot. Go to marinasheartcenteredtarot.com, sign up for classes, book readings. Absolutely it is something you'll want to do going forward for 2025. Do it for yourself because it's something wonderful. Or do it as a gift for someone else. Imagine that. So
and do the same thing, Val. Do the same thing on dragonflycrystals.store or /store.
Thank you. I want to say absolute thank you so much, Marina. And I want to say congratulations to Anita King, who says the sale on the house closed today. Yay. Beautiful. Thank you, Millie, for being here. And everyone, thank you all. Thank you, Artist Liz. All of you. We really appreciate your energy and love you all. And this will Messages for Lightworkers episode 114 will be on Marina's Heart-Centered Tarot. Same day, same time.
Next Thursday. And before I forget, I'll be on this evening at 7. I'll be hosting the Golden Girls Coffee Clutch.
Right. So,
yeah.
And also,
Rose is still missing. Rose is still south of the border. My God, we're trying to identify what prison they have her in so we can put up the bail money, but it's
Rose is AWOL.
You can't believe what we're going through. Yeah.
I mean, that darn sister. Well, she isn't a sister, but I mean, she is close enough. Close enough.
Yeah. All right, everyone.
Thank you all for being here.
Bye
We'll see you on Marina's channel next week. Bye-bye, everyone.